In fact, you'll have to walk 10 steps of being unsuccessful, not so successful, little successful, to reach that particular goal, which you may call yourself, which may not necessarily be, but which you may call yourself that, okay, I have achieved.
इंसान के अंदर अगर जुनून, शिद्दत और भूख है, तो it's always about scratching the surface. No matter where you are, how you are, you feel that अभी तो कुछ भी नहीं हुआ, तो बहुत कुछ, there's so much to do.
But whatever little I am today is only and only because of the basic value systems that were instilled in me and my siblings as children by my father. There could have been that I could have done my master's in law, studying, continue the study, say a thesis and do PhD or something. But I was more driven to be on my feet in the court and doing such thing. I was paid 500 for that 2 years of my work. So he said, no, I want to give you something. So I said, what is it? There's some newspaper and there's something like, it was like a newspaper thing. So he said, I want to give you this. So I said, no, thank you. What, why is it? He said, just please have a look at it. I opened it. It's a pair of Kolhapuri chappals. If you have to make right to equality, Article 14, or no discrimination on the grounds of gender, race, religion, etc., Article 15, really meaningful, especially for the women. It is necessary to raise the standard of the women to have that equality between the two genders.
Certain parts of the country still believes if you're the largest nincompoop, you still become a lawyer.
Yeah.
कुछ नहीं हो सकता तब जाके वकील बन जाओ, काला कोट वाला.
Seriously. He was a constitutional expert. He's written books on Constitution of India. He was closely associated with Dr. Ambedkar. And I'm talking during the times when the Constitution was being drafted. Any advice given to destroy the other person or the family or whatever it is the abuse of law. But the use of law to get justice and what is fair to you is the proper use, is get your jewelry. Wherever it is, collect your jewelry. Collect all your personal documents, all your personal, maybe it's bank statements, maybe your identifications, etc., etc. LIC policies, get hold of all those things. Thirdly, never leave without a child. So what is it that keeps the woman going back with the same person who, let us say, is an abuser? And every abuser is not a physical abuser.
Of course.
Somebody is going to doubt your character every time. Every day running down a woman about her character, making these aspersions, making her feel very worthless and small. And how can a woman live in that situation day in and day out? So the cardinal thing that one has to remember in custody matters is the child needs both the parents. Today for me, that's the most priceless gift I've ever had. I don't want fights, I don't want wars, not because I'm not able to do that, but because is that a solution in a family matter? Does it really, is that anybody wins? I always believe you can't build homes on somebody's graves.
True.
Suppose I'm an actor and my wife is having an affair and that's why I want a divorce. It's just a very, very random example I'm giving.
Could be very true, you're just keeping it away. It's okay.
I don't know. No, I don't want to do that because also that's one of the reasons that they trust that this is not going to go to the media.
Of course.
Unlike some other people from our fraternity where the next call goes to the media agency and says, hello, do you know what's happening? So and so is with us and so is doing so. That's a short-term publicity. I'll tell you, Vinayak, that doesn't help you.
At all.
I always canvass a case of joint legal custody, joint legal guardianship, co-parenting and joint parenting.
Did you scold Nasiruddin Shah, if I remember correctly?
No, I scolded Imran Hashmi. You should not have sat at home and wasted your 14-15 years. Does it not mean that working women don't look after their children? You could have become a High Court judge, you could have become a Supreme Court judge, but because of this you have, and I think that's the worst advice I've got. Badminton, because I've been playing badminton at the school at the state level before marriage, and then after that also. But yes, if I were to go back, I would do definitely. I have been raised, maybe old school, I've been raised with the values that you don't talk about your work.
You let the work talk
about it, or people who are around you. Today, everything is showcasing.
Yeah. If you were not a lawyer, knowing how you have always been and how kind and giving and disseminating of knowledge as a person that you have been, given the attachment that you have to grassroots impact and how you like to create grassroots impact, and I know a lot of the philanthropic side of you as well, perhaps you would have dabbled into politics very deeply.
There you go. Exactly.